And I do time I say yede Ghana and Komo eba be hye so na fe yetumi hu niema ekoso we yema mu ha no say. Interestingly, a group omo from the MPP group omo say omo ena na no no munim kwaye fa so ye Ghana ye na de munim kwaye fa so ye Ghana ye. They want to hit the streets to demonstrate against what they call illegal mining. Any galamsey sensembia activities ya guswa ekoso. Into almost say it is a march against the state-sponsored harassment and abuse of power. Na omusro ehwehwebia ewo Ghana had we say. Into me no ka say omo hit street omo ye demonstration. And it has to do with illegal mining. And galamsey who sensem. Ebehwe na ye de hu komo na no pay na fe ye de the Promotional e de abrel. But I've said say yes enye mofum so because some of the appointees na be na amakwan John Dramani Mahama appointees na be ene nkofo de be wa form a mo wo national security ho no mo e na eboa e masa ansem hunu we e koso Ghana ha no mo say enti they are pretending to be working but in reality they are not working. Omo say oh pehipa na ba na say why busy as o ye adwuma as a crocro the john as obeye as onye as wafa we no dia to ha as oye you know that kind of suban no suban tan suban phone no and no necessarily some of the appointees ni bi omo wo NDC mu any omo wo and national security omo e na edi sa nyema we omo na omo bo aban na bro and so Naka, how on earth would the NPP have the nerves to talk about galamsey related activities? But it's all good because it shapes the democracy and it shapes the country's discourse. It's about to say, this year the NPP is calling for a state of emergency. Say, at the minimum, a buying financing form now declare all mining sites as a state of emergency. It me I reshape the discourse when it comes to illegal mining and its related activities. Fine. I know I am Koma Eguswa Ekoso. But my main cow say the chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Yerasidun Ketia Johnson, popularly, commonly, easily, and simply referred to as General Mosquito, as also Eba Pro. Nanu ya wako Eastern Region we also wesa kubi akwa thank you to na ene na manfo bisa say ayebia chairman e wom so na di party na ni mo ko win power there na Peter yo mama yakoko there ena go for bisa thank you to the here but beyond the thank you to no there bim na ekoso e wo hodo and so eye koba ibenya daje na ye di e wo hado mo say interestingly there's another conversation be started eboboba Edefa, the Chief Justice, you know, every hormone in a symphony now. Also, a challenge her removal, was Supreme Court. Now, I know a home common so, and she be a best at say, a bit to me, a desire and commono, or Hanumose. Now, Enrichi and Enra. Adebasa be a course to me, which was very disturbing. Eja headed to police station one. Na me dream wa mentia se bibisa se na mabu no se be produce adwin be na ba wotrim the police station na ebobo wo akasa ho ban wo se ya ye bibi obi akoko wo cells onto ho asenti wo twagya e de ato police station mu enti eno de eno eye mawo na ensem bi astate ebobo ba masisi ano me no ka se mrante ni bi e de wo sa ahye krata ase ma omo cancel bi akase attacks on Kokratumi police station investigate both the youths and the police officers involved. Now, I know one independent individual bia or no few say yes, same way. Yamrasem, Yasembia, sebi produce, and Yasabi enim, say Mebunum betumia sorry. Na mwatam petrol, and na mwatam akudie, na mudiako police station, mwakwa kwashu hono mujribe. Na police force so to me akase, se sa ne tie dia. Yeah, withdraw all the men from we are withdrawing them from that place because as we join ho it's in your bob ban to me am ho ban your bob ban to me am more near koso ho ban that is the country itself, the community itself, it's not safe for people to stay in there. It's a honomo, and also a sembia a cost or but the best near the honomo kobo na yatwaso. So my main call so na main call mene Divine and Chroma Any and Komo. He's a director in charge of media relations at the Center for Justice and Rule of Law. Ewa humane so many nim kobo te unafe o mame a better perspective of near koso ewo kukrantumi and other related issues bi ohonomo. Miri akroba to make am wache ebo akwa be de ba Onua TV bibi aboko de. Good. So you share near koso kukrantumi na from your end and from where you sit. There are some the cultural.
Hello.
Yes, what me can na me bisa say near koso ewo kukrantumi a meburu edem rashe wonsem ede akode eko police station kokotwa jato the police station move over an alleged situation whereby almost say abrante bi akoko wo cells na symphony na from where you sit they asem and the cultural in the first place.
Okay, yo me da say na me tia shefo bio esi ewo kukrantumi Yeni kai emebulu afamra no ashamu sema amakwa ransake police station because police for treatment and that's the way handle cases for them one engine no na me fa o figi so na me condemn in no certain terms and just say happen anywhere in this country the communicate the memory juma na obi no bi nya dua no de brano ashebensa because obi ayi bibia o se ompe emebo no action no mo take here no ebi abufu aba but indeed this say that's the right approach eyamuka say me say an eye for an eye na so obi fun obi o fununga the fact is obi afọ mo nse also o ka kutuni pa ni at the end of the day no yen na had than a for one better kwai etino we want to condemn na we condemn you musabe so no upeni focus in this say bibia go kapapa and kapapa so end this rede ema yes also been say no will be done ono no pe bi ahwe na de wo no bi pen die obeka chose yi 5 years probably this is not the first time wa SC ewo of my no happy na yes I want to see you control the need to send the police for handle issue no that's the right thing to do about the one by kana na the money is say breaking into obi na obi are 5 cities what the help from say we dey bonus and assemblies but push a criminal procedure act no or saying what suspect be the person is innocent and suspect any court of competent jurisdiction every declare the panel say why you born and I say but you know police need here new point say or be violating the right of any suspect I think that the same is or no because or promo and I say or the damage and I happen Odopa beautiful in the Fatuma as a war and you realize say most applies you know police is for you call on a report to Kisa. You instead of Muchiti, and the report cases to China, and instead of Muchiti, and maybe you know, only the man shop, I'm not abusing the right of people. On duty, and you know, that's to say, IGP say, or withdraw, and also recalling that police is formal. Fine, because you see, I'm a Oye number, and so swap, and as I say, I'm not to grow ever. But beyond the withdrawal and the recall, you see, only 50 investigative committee and Abodia or then investigating both the police form because police form a couple of branches and I'm attack, I'm more police number, I'm identity. We want to know why I'm going to bank 1 year. Usually, my son police more. Police need anybody and already we are. Yes, you are interdict them, you are suspended them, and I say, you are withdrawn. Yes, one thing you once or so, the year can say. The people no a police no one in here. The law must take its course against the person. it's a certain panel investigating what you know any needs. Send me a papa. It's you know because who doing handle the case now will be training for a now can say I retro and I say it's chili panel.
I see, but Minia, so is it an allegation leveled against some police personnel say or more they are unlawfully harassing people ourselves, and I say it is something that what me are establishing with all the facts what me are gather for yourself?
Well, you see, a plethora of issues and your precedent, your history of police violence violating the rights of the citizens, especially it's with the deal. You're granting the mail, you know, not police need them and say, oh, declare. You know, one of my people could be too. But she was the case in the zone. No more to see a papa or Maya or BNC. Nobody will talk to the so called suspects. No, they will be to them because investigator no any forthcoming and I say, or police, they wait. And when I hear the police service, after all, only institution, but only infallible, we can't allow them to do almost the it's you know, after you think the Brahmin Colami, you need to know about the money of Montino. We need to force our way of having some Brahmin say, it's your pledge, you know, so no teaching is a senior attacker.
To say the okay, said there has been several of these issues, about any precedents are Akosui. Now, so you are calling on the IGP to order or to investigate some of these issues now on fire Embra to an end. Now, Okasa same way na say IGP say onya na say investigative bodies no omu na say findings or the conclusion becomes exclusive to them. Recommendations in that becomes exclusive to them and they don't act on it. That's anima we go so ekoswa. Dear na mobe.
Okay, so we share a statement in Onua. We as an institution, what you have done, let me say. In the first place, we have petitioned the IGP's office. And secondly, there are human lives at stake and there are families, interest of families in home. It's you know, the IGP says, we are going to sue the police service. We are going to sue the police service for manhandling people, violating the rights of people. It's, you know, and also we are there option at the night. But ocean assurance from the IGP's quarters are clearly, you know, my money are saying we are on Naso. Naso be a family expected. Making sure say corporate, Mushimua, the perpetrators are and I'm so gathering income because of ICD. And I said, the family say, Kuni Papa, won't you see me? I will teach you them, Onua, because you are in police, one the girlfriend going out and I'm not about, or you should police, will not be abusing citizens, not abusing the leader. How then you're putting in trouble for police for for now, they are some now, there's some of our protecting and they are some more family going, and that's some of our here. That's what we are saying. You know, often an issue because this is why too many. This is not there are so many issues in the city that the police is and the person that say, oh, the most you want to watch your video, but behind the scenes, in any time, there is nothing that you might you probably also this anymore.
I see. Mamina was Minia Divine for your time this morning. Director in charge of media relations at the Center for Justice and Rule of Law. Ono, eno kobo NID. No issues koso kukrantum no is quite disturbing, and I feel say the law must work. The law is the law and is the law. Yemamrano. Enye juma na fe ye hu bebia de mrano pomasi brebe kwa Kusi because mrano entimi ma mebudu tumi fa tumi en fa hye wonsem won fa mran hye wonsem enye ne omo pebia saa so na de same mrano so emma police fo kwan emma mo fa mrano hye wonsem enye ne omo pebia. There are several cases where police fo num binom edinsem hunu etraya no mama nipa no ayemobo sometimes ebinom hwere won kwa. It's about the sound of the hydra. But my miss Uncle Manu Subim, not quick one. Many era Richard Kumado ending como a security consultant, and of course wabe ewo Bambo Hunsem wame ending como me rati me nka watch mu akwa by the Onua TV bibi aboko there.
Hello.
Yes, Richard, what me nka watch mu akwa by the Onua TV bibi aboko. Yes. So quick one on the issue of mebuno mode mrashe wonse mekoshe police station me. As a security expert, what is your take on this?
No, it's line. I'm not hearing the question properly, but I will can't Kokuratum Diana. And the enemy can say, first of all, ITP has called for an investigation. An investigation will prove two things. Number one, whether the police misconduct themselves. Number two, it will prove the cause of death and the manner of death. Then it will allay the fears of what the community are saying against the police and what the police position is. But above all that, sometimes issues such as this can happen. But meaning to attack a police officer and to attack a police station in the manner they did, it has consequences and it has ramifications for
I see.
Normally, for the PSA you have been arrested, it can trigger a health crisis. In the course of arrest, it can trigger a health crisis. The nature of the cell and the manner of the cell, it can trigger a health crisis. It can also have to say you have an existing health crisis. So in all that, the distance between the police station to the nearest health center is important. So you call health center. So now the nurses and the doctors do not attend with you in terms of professionalism and care. Problem. And so that is what can happen to anybody who has been arrested or who has come under crime investigation. Because of lack of education and as a lack of awareness, so you see a cochinipa and as a police boy has a bechuana, the anger, any anxiety, any nervousness. But it's not all persons who have been arrested who are guilty. And it's not all persons who have been arrested who have committed a crime. And it's not all persons the police arrest that the police say they have committed a crime. I think here some level of public understanding and public engagement and public awareness and public education for community to come to this level of understanding. Because meaning why? It's about crime prevention, which the community don't like. And after crime investigation and crime prosecution, the community need the police and the police need the community because they have a shared responsibility. But when issues such as this occur, and you attack a police officer and attack the police station, then the reasonable thing to do is to withdraw the police officers from the area because they have become a subject of attack, and to also engage the community leaders because of what has happened. But the Nipa Yachina Wanya crisis, there are various reasons why you will get crisis. And probably now my example be said, Papa do work room had not a very important personality. Years ago, President Biba, you might be then I'm in court or uniform and I'll call prison. And next story in our existing crisis. And in the prison of crisis nearby. Nobody call the nearest health center. Nobody call Kolebu. Do Kolebu no. Now Papa be so from her or a very huge personality. Head. And as our Papa in a treaty no. And then the two of them are all living. But now I'm do Kolebu no. The Papa na treaty na can. Yen tears and death. Say a police and I said before and to the nearest hospital to 37 to Kolebu and the unexpected happening can. We could have braved them unnecessarily without knowing the other side of the story. And today, they say IGP has ordered an investigation to prove whether the police have misconducted themselves or to also prove the cause of death and the manner of death. And for some of these cases to be settled. But
Richard, so similar instances I see in the past. Kaka, for instance, some of these issues by the court for investigations, some investigations, after recommendations, nobody saw what happened. Abrante be say obo dish obo one of these satellite televisions EB. And so yakwachi no woni fie ebo no ema ekwo wi achi no a whole lot happened. Ema ye withdraw police for no free and Kransa Honomo. Now, some of these instances and cases need be SC in the past. And so the few justices were not served to the people. Among who are so far so. Now, in this current situation, what would the investigation do?
No, you are getting it wrong. In the case of Ejrano, we were not told the outcome of the investigation. We were not told the outcome of the investigation. A committee now for 30 years.
Yes.
But we were not told the outcome of the investigation.
Exactly the point, yes. But the question is, at the end of the day, Timemufona assembly to one and I said Timemufona muye involved against the police. They feel say justice is not well served.
Committee for responsibility among the mom is different from the investigation.
Okay.
Because like among the many things is to bring out two things. One, to verify, to confirm whether the police have misconducted themselves. Number two, to check the cause and the manner of death. And number three, to ascertain the truthfulness of whatever is being said by the community leaders as against what the police is saying. In the case of Edra, aspect we know report number out. The committee and there are two different things in it.
Very well. But in the case of Nkransa, so there was a similar situation.
The case of where?
Nkransa, where Brantena no more satellite dish nibi. Almost a question when if Emma, I'm the quarter cells are there, Emma Brantia, also ABCG, the police station, Emma, and also Kofa, Unique, Ebaye, and who's Emma Koye. In the same similar situation, and they see Emma almost so Sassam we see it.
I can't hear a word, and your line is so bad. But what can happen is that when the investigation shows that the police misconduct themselves, will be dealt with by the law enforcement investigation. So if the media don't press, you won't get to know the actions that police are taking against their own people. If the police also do not publicize it, you will not know. But to the extent that they have brought them under investigation, there will be action at the end of the day. Either you will be punished, there will be a disciplinary action against you, or you'll be exonerated. That is from the police. And the media will keep an eye to find out what are the actions against them. Shepard said the police did not do anything wrong. Say, Papa, huge personality, then may you see as an example. No? Then they will be set free. But then again, those who attack the police officers and those who attack the police station have committed a crime. And that will also be dealt with. To the extent that we are building a culture where all law enforcement officers can come under attack from politicians and from all manner of persons in line of duty. So they will leave all of us to die. And they will pretend as if they are doing the job, but they are not doing it. So what we need to do is one, public education. Number two, create awareness. Number three, there's too much anger in the system. We need to be coming down with one another. But Senipa who in the hands of police and I say in the hands of prison, there are normal fighters. They said we can previously, about 6 to 7 fighters that can lead to that. And always we must investigate to find the cause of death and the manner of death. And then I see me boy in that regard.
I see. It's the way say I mean, I'm sure sir it is not a good thing for the youth to do. And I'm sure say similar and other things are likely to happen in some places. Almost feel say never be say koso money engine minim how long IGP say investigating this very particular issue. But don't you think say making the verdict and answer recommendation in public will also serve as a deterrent to the youths?
And nothing is serving as deterrence again, because the standard procedure is that when you interfere in law enforcement operation, you've committed a crime. But sometimes the police let them go. Yoko will let them go. The BNI will let them go. you are setting a bad precedent, and whatever you said today will affect us tomorrow. We started from somewhere. This is where we are today. If we continue bastardizing the law enforcement officers as if they don't know what they are doing, you have any problems with brain. I don't know what qualification others have that they think the law enforcement officers don't have. But then again, Minia, when was the last time you built a new police station in this country? You don't. Mere individuals build and hand over to the police. Is it the police who describe it, or who prescribe it, or who design it? So you are doing too many things wrong as a nation. To the extent that you have a police force or a security force that is high levels of political law enforcement officers, professional ones are very few. You have huge numbers of political police, protocol police, and few numbers of professional police. You are likely to have people who misconduct themselves. But no, it's not the fault of the police, it's the fault of those who bastardize the law enforcement officers. But even in terms of resources and equipment, when was the last time we built a proper prison in this country? And when was the last time we built a proper police office, police station in this country? We don't do it. So you don't do your side, and you don't take care of your side, then you blame them for almost everything, even when it is not true. That is the country we live in, and that is where we are. I think public education and awareness creation and people being knowledgeable about the need for police and the police needing them will resolve many of these problems.
Very interesting. I mean, I say, Richard Kumado, for your time this morning, and I think I like the objectivity of Richard Kumado, because anyway, the system is so porous. Your political police for the MPP for women, DC for women, all those ones. And Nyamane Hadjane said, beyond politics, they are not serving the interests of Ghana. They are serving the interests of their political party. And that is terribly bad. Very, very, very bad. All right, so remember, Fina, you have a strong command, so I will have to say. But from you, I know some friend, you know, we are live and airborne, on the TV. So now, you might be doing come which borders on national interests. In the studio with me, Dr. Ramsey Inusa, one of the leading senior members of Movement for Change. How do you say? Issues are started Eboboba. Mranti Amatum who is Gumontin so pro NPP members call it for Galamsey. And also, Musrabia, will say, very, very interested. Dr. Kwaba. Yeah, so these are some of the issues I started Boba, and the demonstration is ongoing. I think the Sukoko extra by say. System and of course about say say any other things, but I say I bind the I bind who near my every amount for 7 Mobian Cananuntum and Tiano Honkobo and as I see about Montensua Ghana for some people are saying say some of these members, especially Miracle Abuaje, Nasifo, Salam, Mustafa, Nasifo, no, they lack credibility. Others are also saying, say, this has nothing to do with credibility. It has to do with the national discourse. Minimum also so position.
Well, when you are for a chama, or chef for no chief for no power. Namen for a child of Mao, no one to for more on your TV. And it's my palm where Magana mine. And before we back, I say, we will not take scripture lessons from a drinking bar. What is our saying in that?
You will not take scripture
lessons from a drinking bar. In fact, scripture lessons every drinking bar. Every
beer bar and farmer.
What is our saying that? Oh, sir. The fight against Galamsey, and I want to make it clear. As a member of the Movement for Change, the position of our leader, Onua said, the fight against Galamsey should not be a political one.
Yes.
Nyami, in his own infinite wisdom, created water as a colorless material, as a tasteless material, and as an odorless material. These are the natural properties of water.
Yeah.
Nyame in his own infinite wisdom. So what it means is that water is not NPP, it's not NDC.
Yeah.
And that's why Fela Kuti said that water does not have no enemy. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It, you know, the they've lost credibility in the eyes of the public.
How?
You've lost an election last year. And part of the reasons why you lost this election was due to Galamsey.
Yes.
Your failed attempt to mitigate the issue of Galamsey. How many of the people Professor Frimpong Boateng, SIT on the report, how many of them were dealt with under the Akufo-Addo regime? Didn't the president go on the podium to defend Akonta mining? That they were not mining in the forest reserve?
Yeah.
In the Brim forest reserve?
Yeah.
Miguana?
Yeah, sure.
So they should save us that propaganda and that political tactics that they want to score political points. It's not going to work. We believe that Galamsey has been with us for a long time. Now it has got to our neck. In the next 5 years, in the next 5 years, Ghana in the next 5 years, that is 2030. Say ntime ambre Galamsey ho asia yenya nsuo num yenya nsuo ndware ye industries omu produce nyaman omu nya nsuo, and we know currently the stability units is about 35,000.
Yeah.
Intino mesra ban say they should engage all stakeholders. One of the good policies from the NDC, mamembo amabaso, I mean, you say onipa ya dia, I say one abaso.
Yeah.
That Omaya Meniaji say they have now limited or restricted importation of excavators. Not only that, the tracking devices
Yeah.
to know where excavator one idea and who is going to use it. And I'm sure that the DVLA has also rationalized that policy to also ensure that we can track and trace the owners and where these excavators are going to. Let me commend them for that. But hey, Minya, Ghana we know that some people might take advantage of this and siphon money from these Galamseyers, because CDD report me by that the reason why we are not able to have the political will to fight Galamsey is because Galamsey came busy bebreno tied various parties nature supported the activities of politicians and their campaign financing some of the proceeds are from Galamsey. And for us to have that political will, we have to sanitize the political kingdom. And indeed, charity begins at home. And say it has to start within the political parties. And indeed, the phenomenon of Galamsey, I always say that Galamsey is poverty in disguise.
Galamsey poverty in disguise.
Poverty in disguise.
How?
Minya, Argentina, Obama, young person, wako SS kra, maybe kra wafa tivet mu. But obako amunemu akotu abre, knowing that obetimo wukra. Knowing that all these carcinogens, these mercury, need lead me now, obetimo poison in the skin, obetimo nya cancer, but still will go and do it because of the obenyedi. And then we have 1.1 million of our people.
Yeah.
Out of that 1.1 million, 4.5 million Ghanaians are being supported by the Galamsey economy.
Yeah.
Until within that chain, we have about 5.6 million of our people in this Galamsey economy. And it's an issue. And that is why we are calling for some adequate reforms when it comes to our rural
reforms. Is it not too many? Is it not too much to a point where a bit may resolve this whole canker? Because it's becoming the same old story from 8 years ago till now. It's the same old story.
Mama can't on the crap. LI 2462. We have said that we should repeal LI 2462. But okay, LI 2462. And if you look at the processes in regards to mining, there is no issue with LI 2462, and I dare say so. You know what the issue is?
What is the issue?
The issue was with the Minerals and Mining Act 703.
Okay.
Because in the Minerals and Mining Act, you can revoke LI 246, which is good. And LI 246 created that enabler for more degradation.
Okay.
Because of the vacuum that was created by the Minerals and Mining Act 703.
Yeah.
Because over the Minerals and Mining Act 703, there is nowhere in that act that says that mining in our forest reserves is prohibited, especially globally significant biodiversity areas.
Yeah.
There is nowhere that says that.
Of course, yeah.
And that's why in the LI 2462 it says that for you to mine in a globally significant biodiversity area, you have to take such agreement to Parliament under Article 268 for ratification and approval under LI 2462.
Okay.
You can see, sir, the whole issue is a vacuum created by the Minerals and Mining Act. That is why even revoking LI 2462 alone is not enough. But we should go further to amend the Minerals and Mining Act.
Okay.
And enshrine it there and make it a bold clause that there should not be any mining in our forest reserves and on our water bodies.
But is there any will to do that?
Well, I think that NDC has majority in Parliament. And the people of Ghana who voted for them against us gave them that mandate because they promised to deal with Galamsey. That is why they have a super majority in Parliament.
Yeah, sure.
So that alone is a will. But they have to show us a way and enforce that will. And that is what we want to see going forward. And the Ghana for Bebre say they should act according to the wills of the people and the wishes of the people. That Galamsey. And now I know Kasano. Deformity. And now I know Casaminia, send me who was an amino so perfect. That's right. And now I know Casan, Eastern region. Cassava now a few within these Galamsey areas in are polluted with mercury and contombre. I love contombre a lot, and I have a different way of eating contombre. Me channel at the Chikosia.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see.
So that I get high iron content.
Interesting.
Sena Omu uses spinach.
What do contombre there?
That is one of my favorite things. And I know I'm no Casado. Serious. Because see, I'm contombre obeying only maybe a fee. Only say lead woman and I say make room. A problem.
Yeah.
And that is why we need to ensure say rural areas. Every region in Ghana is blessed with a natural resource. But it should not be a curse.
So a demonstration of Moyano is the right call.
I agree with them. Yes. It's a reminder to the government that hey, you've promised us this, but 8 months, I think, sir. The credit we need to give them time to see how it will go.
Oh, time again?
No, I mean 8 months. Can compare 8 months to 8 years. There's no way you can compare 8 months to 8 years.
Don't you feel that the hypocrisy in the system and not intimate resolve that? Because people are pretending to be working. People are pretending to say most of the guys. Especially security guys in some more coal mining areas. That's right. So when they come for money from me, I'm a miner. That's what do? I would have to mine and still get money.
That's right.
And that is the highest level of hypocrisy.
That's right.
And to make it paint a certain picture to the government. We know some of them. That's security fund. They are involved in that.
That's right. And that is why the president must crack the whip.
It's something else.
The president must crack the whip because there are many cano. What was there? I am for no bebre no or my din. And the reason why my din is said, ya him for no sebi ebumu Galamsey. I'm not talking for those ones.
Yeah.
But the good ones within our community, our society. To say na now 2 for us to the otosu mienu.
Yeah.
Any recently me who said Nanado Mahini Susano, Simu or Kuntia Sa Galamse Assembly. I believe, sir, Osha Constitution Article 2576. The president is enshrined or is trusted without mineral resources.
Yes.
We believe, sir, going forward, we should make Nananum co-trustees of these natural resources.
Doctor, I am telling you, say Nananomo Ebinumo your family, but they are not getting the support of the security agencies. Let me give you one example. Nana Kofi Amufa, ewo Upper Nigeria West, na ono se na sase so mining now, of course a good year or honomo on pet into to anamo by national security. Se na kawe there asem there.
Yeah.
Se mon konko pamu wonu free asase because I buy the crab brama galamsey. Mumbisa Ishmael, what happened there on national security? So now for 6 months now, omo manana kase tria fuel. Rent car to the extent so sanso accommodation can home. From that time till now, almost see honomo. Emma still galamsey it's all going over there. Until Nana no day. And these are people who have been entrusted by the state to provide maximum security for the state to ensure say the environment is clean. Of course, national security ejuma baako pe ne say omukwakoye galamsey yes and I say omukwo galamsey site to stop all these people. But when you are given the mandate to do that, you need to do that religiously. But me wa just say okwakoye na krokro de John okoye aro wo say kofo bi ejuma ho so you we are no wa fetchire akohu ni all mine no no agisika kese free the hono as against the ono person preventing the system. If you want to fight the system will be fighting you, and that is the level of hypocrisy we are facing as a country.
Yeah. And I think that the fight against Galamsey, I dare say that it's a patriotic one. It should be. I mean. It should be a patriotic one because I know that there's some form of corruption within our security agencies.
Yes. I am saying this on national television.
Yes,
because I know what I'm saying.
Yes,
they can challenge me.
I mean, every Ghanaian knows that.
Yeah.
And Erasmus Asarodonko has exposed that even in the previous regime, where some military officers, soldier for, now I say kutia Galamsey, no guard these mining areas, so that Galamsey be kohu assay or mine, and then they get it. I think that greed is one of the things that is killing us as a nation. And
the complaints were and national security for any soldiers for any military for any other security agencies for Modio Mokono, Maakye more 100 cedis a day, and so Omokana minus for now more 1,000, 10,000. I mean, what level of hypocrisy is this? Oh, yeah, you might be individual and so yeah, look, the mining and the minerals was assimilated mean there to die. It is for the benefits of this country.
That's right.
But how to mine it is the issue.
That's right.
And that is where Nkofobi take advantage. As against what the state should benefit. Yes, say.
Yeah.
Yes, what say.
That's right.
About what so the free no wadi aba. So me mean to be a doctor in Teja. It is so embarrassing.
Yes,
so embarrassing. Now, I be able to they do so and you know, now no two forecasting be, which I mean you will attest to it to say, when they went for a dialogue in the Nanado administration, okay, so one of what's say kind of crowd, 1/3 of the people here are involved and they know who are mining.
Absolutely.
What happened?
Absolutely.
To a point to say the energy, the Lands and Natural Resource Minister, Akasa the true statements, a true speech, and the more true for so all shares of non kind, no man can anything different. And if I were president as at that time, I would have sacked that man and still investigated him. But he enjoyed that free will from the president. He enjoyed everything until now. We are still talking about the same thing when we know the solution to it. It is it's a serious level of hypocrisy in our country.
Yeah, and you know, the Americans say, I think that reforms they are good ones. And the willpower to be able to effect those reforms.
You reform and you don't implement it, what happens?
It's an issue. And even the reform I mean, why would you even introduce LI 2462? Knowing that the problem is at 703. said omu person omu kano krepa the omu nim and I'm sure MPs be brain are more parliament. They know the law. They know the law. And I make us say they know the law.
Yes.
Anybody who is an MP who wants to fight Galamsey then should have tackled Act 703. I am telling you, on authority.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to fight Galamsey, they would have tackled Act 703 and not introduce an ally to enforce an agenda to mine in our forest reserves. But yeah, the GTP, the Great Transformational Plan, NDC for no. Ora President Mahama, His Excellency, that there are some policy interventions that we believe so omotimi ehweso na omodiswa ebetimi amagalamse no etu.
Like what?
For example, you know we have the CSIR, the Center for Scientific Industrial Research.
Yeah.
Under that agency, we have the Water Research Institute and we have the Forestry Research Institute. And then we also have, away from that, the EPA.
Yeah.
We should be able to bring all these agencies together and fund them.
Are they not resourced? Are they not funded well?
They are not funded well.
They are the EPA, the CSIR.
In the fight against Galamsey, Omunyahi. Now, Sika Galam stop ne hot one, ne two nine. Can you compare to that of EPA?
Yeah, Tiomemuha. Doctor, yes, you are drones. Yeah, they monitor mining sector or the mining sites. Till now, say Mahmoud Kabori, the spokesperson to the Natural Resource Minister, Lands and Natural Resource Minister. So he said they haven't been able to look for drone bakumpo in their possession. So where are the drones? So
I say whoever was responsible and whoever discharged those drones, I say and indeed the NDC promised oral, so they should enforce oral so that we can be able to get our money. But meanwhile, the solution and I make they say CSIR with the Water Resource Research Institute and the Forestry Research Institute together with the EPA, they should come on board and we should get a specialized fund to go into deep research onto how they can bring up innovative solutions to recuperate our water bodies and our environment. Because and now you see plants like the water lilies.
Okay.
China forward that technology. Just plants alone can recuperate our water bodies.
I see.
Back to its natural state. And then be able to bring out these toxic chemicals. And I believe that the Water Resource Institute together with EPA and then the CSIR, if we're able to fund them, we would come out with the best innovative solutions to tackle Galamsey.
I see.
But I dare say that Galamsey is poverty in disguise. Rural areas in Ghana are blessed with arable land. And then Kasano, Aman who be brave to say Malaysia earns about $30 billion a year from the export of oil palm.
Yeah.
And we know what this tree can do. Even the back of that tree. Yeah. Yeah, you are cry it me tap the made them in no inside the make money. But more to be no insano. More to be no palm wine.
But you see, talk of Malaysia. See, Ghana for it's a public notice. You can just Google and see. Last year alone, call Malaysia, visiting Malaysia, about 39 million people. The entire population of Malaysia, 34 million or 35 million, approximately 35 million. About 39 million people. They were able to make what do you call it? A revenue of $22.7 billion US. Now, one of the biggest places of in Maakye, the biggest pool in the world. That particular place, near a mining site. It's an abandoned mining site. I honomo just say ya say honomo yet to say bia Obuasi gold mines or any other one of these large scale mining. Yeah, digi Sisia, go and see how the place has been reformed.
I'm sure you'll be tempted to even call the National Cathedral.
Well, it's in some of these days. So I was shocked.
Yeah.
I saw it, Makoho, Minim, and the history behind it. It's there. It's some of these things. Yobisa says, so what kind of human beings and Omote Malaysia? Are they superhumans more than us?
The thing about these countries, leadership. And it's leadership. Okay, Malaysia. Let's go to China. 1975. It took one leader, Deng Xiaoping, to open up China and bring about industrial reforms and an industrial revolution in China. Under his leadership, in the history of Oman Hudu China has been able to alleviate 900 million people out of poverty in the history of mankind. That took leadership.
Yeah.
And there Ghana, no, we need that form of leadership, selfless leadership, I say. That anya minima busia me busia fonkwana me di omano. But I am coming to serve the people and alleviate the misery of the people, and the poverty within the country. Chinese have been able to do it. If China for resources are our Africa, and by this time no, China for ACCC die our mass.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have been blessed, and I mean, Kasano, the resource of Ghana, resources nina kabuma, $12 trillion. Ewa Ghana, according to the IEA. Ghana resources nina a ton and there, benya $12 trillion.
I see.
Meanwhile, so ye to my way, ye know or hear my. But we just need that leadership. And indeed, there's also an issue with our people. In Ghana for your mindset near behavior, we have to change it.
I mean, I call it hypocrisy.
Attitudinal and behavioral change is a must.
Yeah.
For us to have effective development in this country.
Yeah.
And other countries are cashing out, like Bali, Indonesia, Mauritius, Seychelles, Tanzania, Zanzibar.
Yeah.
They are cashing out big.
I am happy
on tourism.
Yes.
And the beaches are one of the most visited sites. But it is nothing to write home about. Rubber pollution and I have to what do you call it? Draw the attention of the minister for Greater Accra, the regional minister, and Nananum more Greater Accra to take some pragmatic steps so that we can be able to mitigate the issues of pollution within these sites.
I see.
Because these are very, very credible sites. Of course.
Now, see, Oko, Malaysia, beyond Abeno, they don't have anything. What they have is tourism.
That's right.
If tourism in 2024 has been able to produce like $22.7 billion US, they are not money here.
That's right.
If a country like Dubai can produce billions of dollars at the end of the year, what else do they need?
That's right.
If a country like Singapore, it's billions of dollars as a result of tourism, what do they need? If a country like so many countries, just mention any of them. Kenya, it's sika from tourism. Nasa Ghana, it's Adam so that's a bobina. Near my cross, you say a $3 billion US. When we can, I mean, come on. I mean, it's something else. And I like the opinions, the diverse opinions from people. A quick one from lawyer Stephen Chum. Says, good morning, JB. It is estimated that close to about 3 million people are involved in Galamsey, that is illegal mining. It is estimated that as a nation, we make close to $10 billion US annually from the sale of gold. Or as direct revenue from illegal mining, Galamsey or small-scale mining. Impact of Galamsey lives and properties. as it stands now, health check and cost of kidney transplant and other sensitive organs, harvesting stood around $20,000. Oh no, $200,000 per surgery. Now, all these people are directly involved in Galamsey, about 3 million people. So, simple mathematics. And many more stands the health risk cost and other ones. It says so 3 million people times 200,000, that is $200,000, will give you about 600 billion US dollars. It cannot be the benefit of illegal mining overweight in the devastating effect of human lives. He is a very strong NDC man, but seriously against Galamsey.
Indeed, that's why I said that the benefit of Galamsey is less. I mean, OSHA, they are all kind of cry. Even if you look at broader statistics, Ghana's total gold production, 45% is from our small scale mining.
Yeah.
Within that small scale mining space, about 80 to 90% is illegal. Entimenya asema ya ka ho asem no emu edu pa, and we believe that we've come to a point Ghana, we should adopt sustainable and environmentally friendly ways of mining. The previous administration they gold catching machines me buy maybe a machines no ko. I mean, ukochi Galamsey as some machines no. You understand? We need to empower and train our youth how to mine responsibly.
Exactly, yeah.
It is very, very important.
Elsewhere, we should look at the best practices.
Yes, Australia is one. Australia, our president referred to, is one.
Yeah, sure.
Australia has a lot of gold deposits, but they mine responsibly. And we want to ensure, say, we can even create a collaboration between the Australians and their counterparts here, so that they can be able to transfer technology and knowledge to the various institutions that can train miners responsibly, so that they can engage in responsible mining. There's nothing wrong about mining.
Very well.
But mining to pollute our water bodies, mining illegally without any license, and mining at the cost of life is what we are against.
Very
and
well.
we have to ensure that going forward, political intervention in this space should be mitigated, should be lessened.
Very well.
And political financing, the source of their finances, we have to ensure that we adhere to the laws. Because illegal miners no be great how much.
All right, Doctor Mamina Wase for the time this morning.
Yo.
Dr. Ramsey Innocent, a senior member at the Movement for Change. I mean, he shared a very brilliant thought on the illegal mining and Galamsey and other related activities at Ekoso. But it shouldn't end here. Nina say Ekoso abohunde runo niema Ghana for aware. Say this is what is going on. The hypocrisy of the fight against Galamsey is becoming too much. The system, I said, they are pretending to be working, but dodwana krononkwa. Eti mami twa me hombra, but that's not no Mr. Betme me na. Okay, so quick one na fe ye na ye hombra ye koba. Ye wo final komo a ye ba bedi wo ha no se na fe ye tumi atwa so ye besese ya.
Hello, munyanum Ghana fire wa manoni. Sisi alem fire ba ama yesini sika de fra manoni e de akọ Ghana. Eye so simple. A brebia nim na uyusu lemfa app ndi se sika akọ Ghana. Eye free, zero transaction fees. Oh, yenye wo hwe obi abusa wo hwe se uwo UK, uwo Europe, uwo Canada. Anase uwo USA. Meso se yenyusu lemfa app no, nyemfa sendi sika, nyemfa nkọ Ghana. Na obenya what 2% what cash back. But say lemfi tawachi what I say a promotion a koso be call a 30th September busumi ye ni nyina na say your first time and we use lemfi app no e dey send sika dey call Ghana me so say obesu what me referral code no I free man ni nyina na say o send €50 £50 lemfi say obama what 2% cash back. And then your friend what? Learn 5 tawachi. Afi mi nua senti. Learn 5 tawachi promo no. Learn 5 se me san kanche wo say u send €250 ubenya €5 cash back. U send $450 so ubenya what? €9 cash back. Na u send €950 so ubenya what? €19 cash back. What I say? Afi so 2% cash back no. Ubetimi a spend it, ubetimi a save, ubetimi what? Asan send the bill. No, you should learn 5 app no. Now so send there more opportunities. In your learn 5 tawachi promo no. What say send it more, ne save more. What to why day? Kika ho ne ko download do learn 5 app no e Play Store na say App Store. Now also so enjoy 2% what? Cash back if you say learn 5 tawachi.
Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa, 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 Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa, Sankofa, Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa, Sankofa, Sankofa pepper powder, Sankofa, 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 Sankofa.
Sankofa pepper powder. Oja wo.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sankofa natural spices, 100% natural. DDA.
So sisi ya oya koko how we are team and our Wednesday okuswa. We here at Dumco mixture and our Dumco capsules. Se koko na free wana e free moja fa sawa fa Dumco ointment. Na fa yes so.
Madam Felicity Koko no. Asi one time.
Dumco kwadro ma wo ye djuma demo ni nyina. Dependable herbal home, Madinani Road Greenhouse. Kaswa opposite Datus International School. 024-222-3555. Dependable herbal home. If you draw one demons.
FDIG ready to
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa dear. Why wouldn't he be late? Or be him later?
Of course.
Go be the luckiest, go be from the be luckiest, from not the because she be luckiest. Me and you go be luckiest. No matter what you're luckiest, everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Senya, God, the boom. If you're poor, so would the coming of the Son of Man be. Is that his car? Everywhere.
Dial *712#. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompt and let destiny handle the rest.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Minutes, Mimne Debia, 11:30 a.m. Equasi 12 noon.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.
A, ejina ho Emma amazing. B, ejina ho ma big wins. C, ejina ho ma cash. Be call wallet. Enti the ABC game. We eye kokokra, actually say ABC. Nyobia no say dial *262#. Na choose letters miensa. Te so WIN anase FUN. Obetimi di one Ghana creature. Na we will letter ba kumpo bemu a. Ebetimi amu akwanya. Nu adi sikam pempem. Betimi di 1 million Ghana cedis. Eni e chire kra. Munumu wa usika no beto mumu so when new nkoni mpo sika wo de twaye no emu 10% ye besa pia dia ma we no wahala mentwen nemu koso na to na di bebrebe dial *262# ne wankasa choose bra wo pese wudi nkoni anopa 10 am ewia 4 pm and enwumre 9 pm sharp na draw na hihye so enti pick 3 letters a free A ekosi Z na sika dodo bi a opebia fetwa ABC game e wo sabrapo no eye mmerete se ABC
agrobasa efianopa Ghana nyina obi anim se bibi jijo adwumade die eye number 1 efi epuye ekosi atoye tifina nafo na metwe me kakra na munim bia na me kwa akoye me kwa akobobbo ensem ni nyina bede na me jaba ba so celebrity gossips trending news social media eniema eyetare eniema shine ayentimi ntwe no eno na mu screen goddess atwapo ni papa bi mo na Gucci if you say screen goddess muni ho a mini ho me wo ho so a mo so mo wo ho enu nti me bo mani say kre na makani nyina ye fa asem no kre me afefri ho ne de besi be de sese ye de no kre eto eye prepare jejo makobobo ni nyina bede na me de ba beso mu e wo Onua TV all new season me ne mapamfo yetina se say ya and na your miss out and na ye ba betoto all brand new season of the BGD TV show here me ba betwe mu mi tisa cocktail e prepare jejo with your screen goddess, the highest in the gathering. I drop Roni Papa B Monaguchi. Thank you.
Baby Joe, Mimini Debia, 9 p.m. near Charu repeats if you're Debia, 4 p.m. and we're on Onua TV so. You may call Masaya saying, I am
out mosquito spray, any coil.
Darling lemon drink, XYZ wine, Jojo carbonated Valka mix.
Onua TV, yeah, Junopa.
I was sharing from Nana Yao JB. It's all about bang, 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 bang. Maybe a year is my primary at the bro. I will connect 97.1 FM from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Bibia Chicha and Kasade entertainment no your friend no information will be asking and the information be Hana Obetin Kane. I first so can say yeah the celebrity Wednesday at the bro Wednesdays be our this show and no yeah feature ubia what did I will do to na your number show so live. I first so can say I feel so Chicha I will do so and you see kunya bukunya na issue abeda board no it me at discuss na ubia so enya kwan afre akire ma ben. Can be also say Fridays a rap. It's all about rap. Freestyle Friday on Connect 97.1 FM. Ejuma Pamre so. Pepa cho ushamia. Eye bang 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 bang. Oh, bang you when you na like you too.
All right, nti yasa baby na ye ba betwa ye kobodo so ha mu sei. Baba me ka say menya ba de eja ska ofie kakra hye me ho. Bisu bank kufu what you say ti dali *439#. Say we abobo no 2000 Ghana cedis to boano kakra sa what you say bobo no sa na oboano wi a na peka papa to abra ho mema obi mu ato what aha so ska we hu masa ska we hu bruta so me di manu achi abeche ma dia waka so odi manu achi esa da why for so it's a cash out *439# na wafa option number 3 e hodomo ena sikano ehye 2000 Ghana cedis what I say na bibia so timi akoyi e dia ba but say I know enra throughout the whole of last week me call leave no me call construction sites ekoye adwuma kakra ko so blocks so cement kakra eja kakra bedi enti e de aka nyameye hu na aja me setumi akoma no enti me ba me hu na me ya enti na ayi de se be coffee to new party ho no na mo twetwe me se me ba botumi massage
JB pa ase wa wali tia
me hu na no e wo e betene
he's a JB JB ya be massage na ya ma hu na mo asi hu no so
because I dey
bomo dia na bra na o construction side me nyame di wachi no akọ construction side ya oba utumi eye nominate de o se mitumi di wachi no akọ Debi nyame shira na yenchia Ghana fo nyina ehwe eye Onua TV ene anopai so na yemfa na ase emma dedikan edunyankopon a waboa Faith Homeopathic Clinic na ene day abasobodi ahodoɔ ene adanse ahodoɔ ekoso ewo yemhye ye ni nyina na jebi Saturday we ya ana nyame adom Western region aya na omo awards bia every year regional minister ene coordinating council ni nyina no edema business we ya Western region in Portemo na Saturday we ya na this year de no eba so na nyame adom Faith Homeopathic Clinic ye boy abaso se ye ba Western region no ya boa ama ayarehwe ahodo ekoso enya Western region kwa ye branches ni nyina ba bia wo bia no ni nyina no ye boy abaso na nyame adom Saturday we no ye my the Homeopathic Hospital of the Year eno ye de ma Faith Homeopathic Clinic ana afin so ye my fertility specialist Hospital of the Year. Wow. And also no ni nyina ya abasobode ya the video ne mind say entumi ama chese nyame adom Saturday we ye koje ya eboa edi adanse se ampa Faith Homeopathic Clinic de ye ewo omamu ha no mpanifo nyina ehwe nipa nyina ehwe ye na nipa nyina nso edi ho adanse ye enu nti ne ye ba afidikesi yesu na ye to ye nsa afre wo se mentena ho enje ho achinye Krofo bebre na sometimes omote clinic and hospital adverts e wo TV so na or doubt because enye Onua wa chinchin bebre wakoba bi bebre enso said any problem no tie no saa na etie enu ntino e ma dane da nyina eye won den se oti ba bi saa obetu ho anamo na wakoho na ye ka hye nyame anumonyam se Faith Homeopathic Clinic wona oti yedin na odi ho gidie tu anamon bae no ene odi adanse eno enti na ama saa basobodi a ye ka ho asem yi no ni nyina no ye de eboyen na na meka se saa basobodi we nyina no ye gi a eye ye mfe eye ye nde na mum dia na ema ye ni gipa ne se ya hwe obi awie na eni na enu eni na nsa no wabawo office na odi adanse se doctor duro na mode maame no ana se treatment ya mode maame no ene yare ne ekọ ama me so me ho atome ama me de afoforo nso aba eno ana yetia na eye ni je bebre na eno na ade a aya ehye yenkran na eno nti da ne da nyina ye ba afidie so se ye be ba be bo yaso ye no dawuro akyerew na wonso a unnim ba bia ewo se wutu ana moko ana se wachinchini na wani da so asa no otumi atugidi anamo na waba Faith Homeopathic Clinic na oba se de afoforo edi ho adanse no oso obenya adanse die na oso no waka akire afoforo se de make say awo problem obi wo a wa ko hospital bebre enso awo ne ma ye wo bi wo a ya ye test ahwehwe ne nipadua mo ne yere ne kunu nyina ya hwehwe mo nipadua ahwe enso still awo ne ma obi sa wo ho eno de nyame nenim de oye but se a work problem na a work course a enu nti no oba Faith ni ehwehwem ni ehu se eye bibi nti ana problem bi aba ni padua no mu nti ana de banko a de a ye ka hye nyame enu nyam se ye be ma wunupa e be boa na atumi ayi problem no afri ho enu nti na ye ho no oba ye mfiti preko pe e ma waduro ana se ye ho no se wuduru ho no mo a ye holistic approach to your condition ni padua no ye hwe se ye hwe ni padua na kwa ni nyina mu sebe efri wutri su kosi wo na ase because ye nim se ni padua no se temachi bi ba akwa ni mu a eno ne kofa saa o hawa ye kekan nyina etumi de ba na utu anamon ba ne ye hwe ni padua na kwa ni mu ne ye hu de e de problem ne banko ade a ye ma woduro nko a ebe ma problem na ko ama awo a wontumi ngon watumi awo obema bi wo hono mo a infections abetena ne so for so long wanumu nuru anoma enko hunu se infections no so eche no sabi edidiko eye obema no eye ohunsuo no ba bia ohunsuo no manufacture edidiko o testis no epididymis na produce sperms no edidikom ubohu se na afi ase o sperm production afi oni oba beda sabi ubetumi na da all right enso na nyinsen entumi emma emema no empempi ni sa wo ma ubohu se ni awo ma na tiko se wonko na onkoje ayarehwe maybe also be man nso no sebe ebia na ohunso no ahode ewo mu no ekofom the fact that ya sebe wo no oyiri hia na ne hotumi sepe no ana obema no ahode no wosoro no enkyere se wo ye fertile obetumi awo there is difference between fertility and erection enti ne se bema utumi sustain erection for a long time a eno nche se wo ye fertile enti mema na aya na sebe awo ma ye wo ma na tiko no ye hwɛ se ye ne omu nyina beka ho na yakɔ hospital na ye nhwehwɛ ye nipaduanum na ye nhwɛ se so problem bi wo hɔ a doctor moayen na yentumi ensi anokwan na ye ma awo no emra se de enkrofo enya awo a ene odi adanse ewo Faith Homeopathic Clinic a enam so nti a ya ma yen abasobode se ye ne the fertility specialist hospital of the year eno no ebo yedin kese anase ma yen nkranhye ewo yedwuma yedi no to anamo na bra wo ye oba nso a o mensese maye sebe o mensese ne eba ne ekina obo nse emabiem afi obi wo wane mensese ne ba bebre de abdominal pains obo nse na yase ni nyina no eye ne ya eba sa hunu se problem bi aba wodie nim ana problem bi aba nipadie nim a eno nti ekofa sa aba oyo ba wanya infection for so long amo wanya PID eye pelvic inflammatory disease enti no unya severe abdominal pain during your menses Faith Homeopathic Clinic say braya so ye honomo na yenye hwehwemu obi wo enye say aduro na onom no ana enye adwumo but the kind of infection wo no ebia na enye no ho aduro na onom obi wo ebia o viral infection but no onom antibiotics obi wo honom a ebia o bacterial infection ebia na onom viral na fungal your friend is a drug bra Faith na yenhwe na yenhu the specific infections awanya na yemma wo ho aduro a ebeboa na atumi atu ase ama na aboa siesie awodie nim na ama ene inflammations bia take place ewo wawodie nim no atumi afiri ho no mo ama awo no nso atumi aba said the enkrofo edi ho adanse bema wo prostate issue obi wo ho no mo a recently wo hu St. John's osem no asesa this month nyina ye bo prostate hu dawro se obi a wo prostate cancer bia ontu anamo ana obi anko na enkohwe ne prostate mu enhwe se so cancer cells bi form you so prostate ne large ana se inflamu na ye moa no na ye mpane pomasibre Faith Homeopathic Clinic atuasi wo se ye hwe mema nyina ye free screening o de wo ba na wo di folder ye ko screening free ahwe prostate ni mu amount bi ana wo de no large bi a wo de no na inflamu bi a wo de no cancer cells bi fifium na onya awe na se wo Johnson sem asesa o Johnson a eni be 30 minutes na Johnson sade o da utumi sorry more than be 4 5 6 7 na wako Johnson hunu se ebon ka say there is something wrong ewo onipaduanum obi won so wako Johnson a utumi gina ho for so many minutes na Johnson no emai ebi nto wa aya na wo fi say ye kan no ebi ya agudie e papa ba ko last yoba ho na mebe kan na hanom say o se wono de wanya symptoms bia all of a sudden o sorry anopa say wako Johnson a oduru afi na Johnson ma na o hwe papa panimu ene said o sitie na o te air condition na o sign sweat na ne ma ejireja na chi na o su a na are hosem na inhyiran Kenya me say oba ya ma ne detain be 2 hours ye ma na aduro kakra afei eye kakra ye ma ne so no mo okọ Johnson ya Johnson tumi bae no o hwe se de na ma na se relieve a eno yare ya na se prostate ni bi nyewa u fi se ebia ya gudie bomodi ya se obetu anamo na waba Faith Homeopathic Clinic ya so ye bia ebe o obekuma ase a ye wo ahenema kokoben 18 mu hono mo a uduru abonsi ye signboard esi hono mo eye Accra House no u fi Santa Maria eba so utu mu a ye wo eye Antieku ana Abuya Junction uduru Abuya Junction abonsi Faith ye signboard si ho uduru Takrade a ye wo Anaji police station adjacent the police station na Fair Junction on your right. Ubo se Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Your signboard is Emma direction to the clinic. Afe udu bogo sonso a ye wo old aseda ye boga abron sane wo station na chi wono na ubo se Faith ye wo na chi wono mo pe ye bo adwuma ana koforidua fo nso no ye wo Poly Junction Laundry Managers Road eye Poly Junction wa road na ewo on the right wono na ubo se Faith your signboard is Emma direction to the clinic. Ya rebe na atena wo so a ache Bomodi also be 2 1 among na odi aba Faith. Your number no 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and I say 0547 57 8494 0547 57 8494 94. JB, Dr. Abigail sent me chairman. Nyamboa next week or so be hunanim. Dr. Abigail Unkrano, Mediama JB. Ye chia Accra branch for nyina ene takrade. All the branches workers ni nyina ye din chiama obibia.
Dr. Abida say, but okwana mo say hon mama because be me massage me ho.
Me no okwana JB me twa. Me twa ni hako. I was here because you see na wadwuma bebre.
All right, the general face of the party clinic. Ye bomo dey say ye be come waso ye na fe yetimi akọ na akọja pomode papa na bibia so timi akọye e de amaye aka nkobo ba akọpẹ na fe ye wi a na ye de djumade ni na aba na wi ye but abi no kasa ide medical catch na ye Tuesday e dey ye prepare ye ho a kai say nra na ye holiday what you say nti say ye this what ye wan but ye here pomode papa oh ye here pomode papa enra boys ye niam bibiri na dem aso ye boys what you say ebehu yema na yema so behu enti mesrawa bobodia na forward ni kire Lawson Herbal Center na fe kojo mundro ni bi na etumi emboa o ye bema bra mesrao me dis ehunu oba so me dis ehunu gra because I know fatal o ye bema bomodia se also oni omedi komo na saasuso na ebetumi ama delay man capsule so no etimi aboa na virgins and wo ha no mu de pamije mu fama no naja onto aso fama virgins abia boko de
ami adomini apedi share ya che
oh eja ko dipa masaba
se eno ana no to na ho adwin besim se me hu TV so ache onse nipa de o se to da utimi kire do
no credit
to onse o medwen hu
what eno odwun me hu ehye wo awutrim
yes
intimante
o se no na maka wa no to say won say safe dem
so medwuno so onua TV so yadwuno ho pa
what dey say
yadwuno ho
kama
actually di
JB
yes sir
holiday na koyi ma ode
yes koyi
bibia ye okay me ametimi ho ano pay fem no wo ho
o time chi
na unimade ba ko ameye busumi mu kwapem December
catch
thank you to
I see
thank you to and them dey na delay man capsules
okay
emema na enei omusisi munya dene omukotoje munya dene no mi che delay ni bia mo bia eso ombetimi agina na edu anajo a ombetimi awurawura amo momma masem no etimi agina na ombetimi adi omomma ensem owo mahimfie enti yehwe se ene emema na omudi areho emema na edu anajo a na wushu no oba ne frɛ wa wo so wabrɛ no eni kwan sɛ basa but ye niye na hye ne nso ma me sɛ wo ye be ma JB na wo bobra da bia ade a meka chi Nyankopɔn ne sɛ wo ma me nyini nkyɛ JB ne mom sɛ me bɔ akokora a hwɛ no wa ma me be ma nguda edi enti na ma me kasa because wo ye be ma also ye adwumadene na wo pesika na wo hwɛ sɛ wo ma ma sɛ betimi agina so enti wo be ma betimi agina so a agis one of Lawson delay man capsules my phone no matiefo me guso abe no kasa no your telephone numbers no ene gu hwin ase no fa na ne Dr. Lawson ni enkomo na enya wo moa na so be ma na atechima no yentime emoa wo numbers no ye 0242 133 577 0248 619999 0248 619999 Bigusu ameka se ya no fra empanimfo no obedi nkomo local herbal mixture ne ewo ho we ne infection adura eyetatahwe na ya dikuti anamu nsa yare anase ekumekura ewo oba himfie ene baba so asabi edu bema unipadua enya anase o mema semnya enti hye ne nso we ye bema edu mra bi a o mema sem no atosini atechima wa wo be ma na ho no utu se eso te efon kakra enam so ma sesei no ono oba ni hia a odo ho kan oba na wo be ma adwojo all the baba so no ye wo sa wa ho ye beduru mrebi no oba ma ne kora ensori bi m e beduru mrebi na oba ni hia no fele ofre wa na afa wuntime nye ne so but onom lo ka he ba me sha we ni infection aduru a me virgin son metame papa Dr. Lawson achi na yawura kwayem yakofa ahaban a ekuti anamu nsa yawe ebi ti se ojama haban ebi ti se 20 na haban ebi ti se asawa haban na ebi yanu futene asasehwam yewie yare ne yakopa natural spices ginger lemon ne hwentia no yede aka ho na weni ahaban ni ndua ebi obi a ono oba bi akodi nkita ho jebi amo nam so be ma no so akote eya eduru ba bi a won saba akohwe obotom aya ne sa wadress o ye guy wadrepe nanso na wudwi ase ho no ma loke ne nya wodru wonoma ebeyi nsansan ne nyina afi umam asam ne ho afei umam asam na babaso ama na fon no ebefa ne ntuma pefra nemom hya no nso se sa loke heba me hya Dr. Lawson de ba ye no enye mema nko aduro oba timinum bi because we your oba edurumre bi aya na ode puanso etimini wudi asie ewo wasetenem enti oba aya na nsuo fita bi ta pie firi ahimfie eya wo nso wo ho ma ahimfie o kekawo ensansa beta begu ahimfie na no na wo so do nsa ruru ahimfie ho enam so ma wo tonku ni samna ene ama ahimfie okura sabi eho bi engine overhauling tokura bedem eba sa be ma ne ba ansa be ma no ba ohun sa no ma na okwa wo mfre ubiem na wo tefa ko na wo nsu na wo bobna ufiri so obi kura na akoka ase bia kire be ma no nanso so obowru ahimfie no nani anye wo hu ne wo pe entu yo ba na nam loke heba me hyana ebe klini ahimfie ho we ne de aboa ne se onfa nkwa woro wa ahimfie o kwa akonom tie ne ye me se we no onfa nkwa woro ahimfie ho ana onfa nkwa pepa ahimfie ho wo no makoni paduanim na akwa flash body nim ayi nkikawa bi e ho na wo ba no wo nso ahimfie no aye twan ahimfie watima close ahimfie na dry ama be ma no ni hyiema enkitahudi amudie no bibia timi asisi so na be ba ni wi a wo de ne ka asafo na ma wa sign check ni bi ama edan na wo so open wa East Legon ho akorehwe dan papa de ama umpewe na wo pede ni nyina ye loke heba me hya no e de be ma wo ba no wati menya samfa so de na mom hya no so se wa wo de na akwa akyere infection a cha nom loke no to aso be 3 to 5 bottles na wo no nom no ubansa na wo jonso ne mfini ka wo ni nyina na afini paduanim uwi a afi ahimfie onom no e ho be chete se solution a ye de aso mpaboa be 6 months a enwai da no loke na ese adwuma no ojebi me ka di say asese me nam kroma na ma ye popular me se wo ye adwuma ojebi na ye du ho adanse na wonya ma me unu kan ho a ho wawie
into guess ye me unu
bla me guess nye me unu but me sese se ma bo aboso a bibia wo ye bia wie peye
okay
ana won ti ase
me o ka me ka se bia be ka
dabi enya me ge
okay
na se me dia ma ye engage we me ya tu mi chen obeda bi bla what ya say enti me dia me no asema me ka de say arrested bla o ya dan kura ya arrest oh but a man fans on the man in the doors what ya say ya da masese nei monya gidie ni ntiase awo Dr. Lawson ene ne ba virgin sam wo hia me na unu takuna ni simpo a me nko ana me ye guy okurum ha na me time papa ti a ubo me di virgin sana na ma juice 50 Ghana cedis
ti bo number ne ma
yan hwa Lawson me hya na ye malaria dru we obi a wontimi ndidie wanum taye onyono ene o ye aduma kakra bi ana wabre woda na jo wontimi nda na awate agu so ho aye hye sabi ebi kura malaria ni ntino we aduma kakra bi ana wabre ma Lawson heba me hya na malaria dru a wo do ba kwati atudi yare no na ma onso ni padua no atimi ade ne ho wodi esisi yare anum bi wodi ye honam ya onum bi mo amosa ade mo amonse popo mo amotra se sabi na wona ya sensene wo bob na wo se ananse a chew wo da sori a wonsa na ebia keka atoso ma Lawson heba me hya na nya wo dru enu ani nyina ya me ensa virgin son mato mebu ase anopai agebre anu wadi nkoma akasa afanru no ho na mom ne am hia wo ho ne se obefre obekwa ko pedu na kira kwan e wo pharmacy herbal shop numbers no and the screen as no 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0248 619999 0248 619999 nyame adoma Friday mesanso onua Maakye show so
okay
ana wunyini
yeah me
se TV ne de nke benya kura nka nke ye de
yeah sure so the Friday over as I say that's it that's that fee you fancy and say but me na loss of voice but I don't just we are sorry akos akeke nti eno aro no ma me fast da kese emfama loss na fe ye to adwuma de ne so ha no se medical ka say school amekoye ebedi 70 years this year na Fiasemai secondary school 70th anniversary celebration. The theme is 7 decades of educational excellence, honoring our past, inspiring the present, and of course building the future. It's Osha papa headmaster Sego and Ewohono Monsaso and Ira Kofi Amabua minister in charge of lands and natural resources president Ewohono Saso and nana enso ebe represent a life ewo hono mo ye na ye nana ba ko pe enso so ewo hono mo an oba beta adwumadi no etiama nana blay out so enum saso na the Western Regional Director in charge of education era Mr. Esuma enso wo hono mo saso na Dr. Francis Esel dodo na nim so no enete Onua Francis International School eso wo ho no mo your board chairperson eso so Mavis Mrs. Mavis on so ho and a guest speaker Mr. Thompson Blay 2003 senior prefect me koto no ho no mo very fine gentleman and of course school ni na all students school ni na your president Mr. Michael Ahen. And of course, I'll be privileged enough to be the MC for that particular occasion. Happy 70th birthday celebration to Fiasemai Secondary School. Nyame adomo ebe start from 29th of this month through to 5th of October. Inti na ebe ko binafe yede animonyam attached. Of course, ye wo mpanyimfo bebre senior warrant officer class 2. Yera David Bafo eso ewo hono mubi ono old student saso na dia hodo ya bobo bebre na wo hono munti ye na ye fa kuma pa fantasy 7 decades of educational excellence honoring our past, inspiring the present, and of course building the future. And that is Fiasemai Secondary School for you. Happy 70th anniversary. Of course, birthdays kakra wa hanu musi na share the Ashanti Regional Women Organizer, the incoming Ashanti Regional Women Organizer, your friend of Victoria Owusu Echian, and Nawoda. Happy birthday to our beautiful wife, our beautiful mother, our beautiful inspirer, and of course, Obibia Se Otawachi no mama. Happy and glorious birthday. Now, yes, I'm saying another glorious birthday. If I call Emma, Mr. Kwabena Kwejri, long life, good health, and above all, success in all endeavors. As you celebrate your birthday today, we free. Wakasa Omano Honomo, oye Samuel Kwejri, oye Dodo na friend say PK, oye Piero Edema Baby and Go Stars, or so Omao, Trinkwan, Trinkwapa, Nyame, and Koswa in Shroud, Nafi, Onyo Kese. Then, okay, so I don't know by the way of the birthday celebration, see, never be Brinana, El Koso, or Hadamusi, Nyame Adoma. Ochina yede nyakadi na ba beka ho but mamenka o se cash out no guso a ekoso misro *439# *439# for option number 3 na fe mema oskada di *439# *439# na for option number 3 na fe bibia so timi akoso ye ede amao enti ede 2000 Ghana cedis mamenche ba ko na menhwe ne meye enti *439# option number 3. The wow number 0543 568 where the 2000 Ghana cedis CCR. Wow number 0543 568 where the 2,000 Ghana cedis here. But your cost because it was Scabby Bray or your home. Scabby Bray, Elfie, Kakaso, Eshe, home. To Modia now so Brabi, Nabi, Biasu, Timikoye, Elfa, Emma. Yes. It's it. All right, it's the end of final birthday. We're not free, sorry, so now. Nyakani na yefa ntwaso emfa emma ewo hado mu say. Of course, this is Onua Maakye, and just about 15 minutes after 11, enche bi ebe sorry so that fe yetumi atwaso ewo hado mu say. Nti wa woda ene bia no ye ma special
hello munyanum Ghana fire wa manoni sisi alem fire ba ama yesini sika de fra manoni e de akọ Ghana eye so simple a brebia nim na uyusu lemfa app ndi send sika akọ Ghana eye free, zero transaction fees. Oh yenye wo hwe obi abusa wo hwe se uwo UK uwo Europe uwo Canada anase uwo US meso se yenyusu lemfa app no yemfa send sika yemfa nkọ Ghana na obenya what 2% what cash back which say lemfi tawachi what I say a promotion a koso be call awiye 30th September busumi ye ni nyina na say your first time and we use lemfi app no e dey send sika dey akọ Ghana me so say obe use what me referral code no I free man ni nyina na say o send €50 £50 lemfi say obama what 2% cash back and then your friend what lemfi tawachi afi me nua seti lemfi tawachi promo no lemfi say me san kan kire wo say o send €250 ubenya €5 cash back o send $450 so ubenya what €9 cash back na o send €950 so ubenya what €19 cash back what I say afi so 2% cash back no ubetimi a spend it ubetimi a save ubetimi what asan send bill no you should lemfi app no na so send there nyam more opportunities in your lemfi tawachi promo no we say send more ne save more what you want here kika ho ne ko download lemfi app no e will Play Store na say App Store na also enjoy 2% what cash back if you say lemfi tawachi.